All right, if anybody else jumps on, I'll try to catch them up to speed. I'm also going to record this, so if you know of anyone who might want to view this later on, just let me know and I can email them a link to view it. But hi, I'm Dory Martin. I'm a resource specialist with Child Care Aware of Missouri, and I focus on our resource website, Show Me Child Care Resources, which provides information, materials, tools for child care programs, both for child care educators and for administrators and owners. So today what we're talking about is Show Me Jobs, which is the job board that is available through Show Me Child Care Resources. So I'm going to show you a brief PowerPoint just to kind of hit some important parts of what Show Me Jobs is and what it can do for you. And then we'll get on to Show Me Child Care Resources and walk through the posting process. So I'll go ahead and share my screen with you all. All right, here. All right, so Show Me Child Care Resources is something that is offered through an organization called CCA for Social Good. And that organization works with 30 states, including Missouri, to offer this shared services site for child care educators in the country. Show Me Child Care Resources is just what we call the Missouri version of this shared services site. So within this site, there are a lot of materials, as I had mentioned, because there's so much buying power with the combination of those 30 states. And one of those special perks is Show Me Jobs, the job board. So with Show Me Jobs, I'm going to go ahead and click through. In order to post a job listing, you would have to have access to Show Me Child Care Resources. And once you have access to that, you're able to get an Acquire for Hire account. Which is just one of the vendors that's available through Show Me Child Care Resources. Now, you would log into your Show Me Child Care Resources account, you would click Show Me Jobs, and we'll go through this once we get to the website. I'm kind of gonna go fast and furious here. Usually just like to keep these short, about 15 minutes or so, and have some questions at the end. So if you do have any questions, please write them down, keep them in your mind, and let me know at the end, and we'll talk about that. But so you would scroll down, click Show Me Jobs, and then click Register. And once you enter in your information, you have your Acquire for Hire account, and you're able to click the Manage account that is on the Show Me Jobs page, and you're able to log into your Acquire for Hire account and go through the steps of posting your job listing. And I'll go through these specific steps that are listed here in a moment once we get to the site. So once you post your job, once you've gotten your Acquire for Hire account, gone in to manage your account, gone through those specific steps and posted it out, it lives on Show Me Jobs, on Show Me Child Care Resources, but it actually is distributed out to 9 job boards across the internet, and I've listed those here just to hit a few of the bigger ones: Indeed, LinkedIn, Google. So that goes out to those 9 job boards, and you're able to manage your candidates, your applicants, through Acquire for Hire, which I'll also show you once we get into the site. So kind of piggybacking off of that, you're able to review any applicants that submit their applications, their resumes, any kind of cover letter that they've submitted. You're able to see that in for Hire. You can conduct your interviews, and as you're conducting your interviews, you can keep track of your candidates. You can rate them, make notes, that kind of thing, to keep in mind who would be the best fit for your program. So that wraps up the presentation part of this, because the most important part is going to be getting into Show Me Child Care Resources and actually posting your job listing. So when you log into your account, this is where you come. It's Show Me Child Care Resources homepage. Now you can go the long way to get to Show Me Jobs, but I'm just going to show you the quick way. You're on the homepage, you scroll down, and you see Show Me Jobs over here on the right-hand side. Once you click Show Me Jobs, you're brought to that specific page, and you're going to click Register if you don't already have an Acquire for Hire account, and you put in your information. So you'd put in like your program information first, and then your user information as the person who would be posting these job listings, and you would hit Create Account. Now, I've already gotten an account, so I'm not going to enter in my information, but once I have my information entered, excuse me, I'm able to click the manage account that is on Show Me Jobs on that page that we were just at where we clicked register. Once I've registered, I can click manage account. It brings me to Acquire for Hire. My information is remembered. So I log in, and this is like the dashboard. Now, our organization uses Acquire for Hire, so you can see a lot of numbers here. It also encompasses the numbers from programs that are using Acquire for Hire through Show Me Child Care Resources. However, we don't have access to those programs, candidates, and applicants. So in order to post a job, I'm over here up in this top right-hand corner where it says my name. I'm gonna move this so it's not moving here. So it says my name. I click this down arrow. No, maybe. There we go. Click my name. I click my hiring portal. And then I'm going to create new. So there is the ability to create a template. So I've kind of just fooled around with this and I've created different templates, but you don't have to use a template. You can create something totally new. Now, before I click my template and kind of, well, actually I'll just do this. So I'll pretend like I'm creating a brand new job and I don't have a template. What's valuable about the templates is maybe you're posting a job that you've posted before and you want to post it again. So you can just click your template, it's there and you don't have to go back and do the work again. So we're going to say you're going to hire an early childhood assistant teacher. All right. So once I click that, once I've selected that, it automatically populates these sections below, which is really helpful. Of course, you want to look through, kind of specify what you would want for your program, what you're looking for specifically, and make those changes just to customize it to what your needs are. And you can always add nice to haves if you would like. If you have benefits in your program, you can list those there. You can list a salary. I know that Acquire for Hire tends to like when you do, but you do not have to. And then you can put your education requirements, experience, all of that. So once you've done that, if you want to just save it as a template, you can click save. If you want to post the job, it would post out to those 9 job boards that I had mentioned. I'm not going to post this one. But once you post that, that's when you can kind of start managing your hiring process. So in order to do that, let's go over here. Once you've posted it, you're able to see all of the people who have applied to a specific position. And you're able to view their resume. If you are interviewing them, you can rate them based on what your feelings are, if you would like to hire them or not. And then there are actions such as like remove from our list, we don't want that person. You can add a note. Again, if you're conducting an interview and maybe you're giving that person 4 stars and you want to add a note of things that you liked and things that you wish they had, that kind of thing. Or you can move to candidates, and candidates are people that you're really considering. And right now I don't have any candidates because I'm not an HR person. I haven't conducted any interviews, but that's where you would find them here. So once you've got your incoming of people who have applied, and then you can make them candidates for the actual position. So I know that was kind of the fast and dirty way of going through this, but do you guys have any questions for me at this point?
Is this just found on Child Care Aware site?
So it's called Show Me Child Care Resources. And to give you a little, I kind of did a little bit of a description as far as it being a shared services site. It is considered a subscription-based website. So for a center-based program, it is $20 per month for everyone in that program to have their own account. In a family child care program, it's $10 a month if that family child care program has staff. And so all of those staff would be able to have access at that $10 rate. And then for an individual to have access, it's $5 per month. I will say though, for programs that have a high percentage of enrollment that serves families who need subsidy assistance, so like if you serve 50% or higher of families who are utilizing that assistance, then you can have access at no cost to the entire site. So Show Me Jobs is just one portion of the site, but there are a ton of other classroom and business materials available on Show Me Childcare resources for the childcare community.
Dory, one of the first things that was an obstacle for us when this Show Me resources came out was that you had to subscribe through PayPal. Did I have that right?
Yes, and that
There
is
was a way to pay for it every month that you had to, or am I totally off base?
so it's still through PayPal. However,
Wait,
if you prefer a different avenue, if you're looking to do, if you would prefer a check, you can do a check method. And also, Dee, I know usually when we speak about doing it like month by month, you can pay monthly. However, you can also, if you would prefer to do a 6-month or a year-based subscription, you're also able to do that. Does that answer your question, Dee, or what you were addressing?
it does. I just know when it first came out, that was we don't do PayPal or Venmo or anything like that as an agency, and that was an obstacle then. Although we now have a membership because of the 50% qualifier.
Right.
You know, we have a membership now, so the PayPal didn't come into. Yeah, I just, that was our obstacle when it first came out, was the PayPal system. So
Gotcha.
that's all. Just checking to see if that was still in place.
Yeah, thank you.
Ray, how about the religious? I know when I signed up a while ago, it showed that there was a religious organization also. What's the cost on that?
The religious organization still runs the same cost.
The center?
So if it's a center, it's that $20 per month.
Okay.
And if you are working, I'm not sure if as a religious program you would work with families who receive subsidy assistance, but that would still apply also if you're working with over 50% of families receiving that, then you would have that no cost access.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Hi, this is Renee Seaman. How long does it take for your membership to be approved? And when I applied, I put my work phone number, but I am working from home right now. So will you email me or call me, or how does that process work?
So basically, once I get a notification saying that someone has requested an account, I'll reach out to them either by phone or email. Usually if it's by email, it's to tell you that I'll give you a call, that if it's in the morning, that afternoon, or if it's kind of later on in the day, I'll say I'll call you in the morning. And then once I speak with you, just to solidify that you understand that it's a subscription-based program, then, and depending on where you fall as far as subsidies concerned, once we get that solidified, then I'm able to process your account as soon as we have that figured out. Does that answer your question, Renee?
It does. Thank you.
Any other questions before we wrap up? All right. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, you do have my contact information. So if you need anything, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you're interested in setting up a subscription, or if you want to talk to me about your subsidy eligibility, please reach out and we can get you set up. But I just wanted to thank you for joining me. I will be sending out a very survey just to get some feedback about this webinar, but also future webinars that we would like to have for Show Me Childcare resources. So please be on the lookout for that and fill that out if you have a couple minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dory.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Dee. Thanks everybody for joining today. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.